Yeah, that's like that. It's a chest beat. It's time to get it here. The buddy roll, y'all. Pick it up.
I don't know what this world's gonna bring, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
All day, everything,
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right, you heard.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm hot, oh yeah.
Check it out. Could it be my baggy jeans and my gold teeth that make me different from y'all? Ain't tripping, dog. But listen, dog, I was raised no different, y'all. Doing my thing. Using my ghetto slang and I'm representing thugs. Niggas who I roll with, watch them niggas that gon' love this. Niggas who I don't bun, on the run, they got 10 years on parole. You can't say it, dog. I'ma say it for y'all. Motherfuck the popos. Fuck the judge and COs. Fuck the DA and POs. Fuck the family of the victim, witness and snitching assholes. Nigga.
I don't know what this world's gonna bring, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
All day, everything,
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right, you heard.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
I'm hot, oh yeah.
Check it out. See, I'm so tight. Niggas be like, that nigga got so many hoes. And I know he got clout. Look at his mouth. That nigga got so many goals. Tell a nigga hoes. There's something up with that nigga. Bitch, I've been watching you him. You must wanna fuck this nigga. My name alone been known to wake up happy home. No disrespect, all, but you ain't had no business even answer her phone. If your ass cold, then me and her kid been getting it on. And it could've been hitting the right, cause ever since the night she been hitting the phone. She on a thug.
I don't know what this world's gonna bring, but I know one thing, that this is the life for me.
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
All day, everything,
Baby, cause I'm a thug.
wouldn't change for the world.
Cause I'm a thug.
That's right, you heard.
Cause I'm a thug.
I'm hot, oh yeah.
Check it out. Since y'all niggas wanna smoke blunts, poke guns, I'ma show you how to thug it, dog. You know, I'm in half a pill.
Thinking out loud, I must have $250,000 on me right now. Hard to make a song about something other than the money. Two things I'm about to talking blunt and staying blunt. Pretty women, are you here? Are you here right now, huh? We should all disappear right now. Look, you're getting all your friends and you're getting in the car and you're coming to the house. Are we clear right now, huh? You see the fleet, all the new things. Cop cars with the loose change. All white like a mood things. Niggas see me rolling and they mood change. Like a motherfucker. New floor, I got a dozen of them. I don't trust you, you are undercover. I could probably make some stepsisters fuck each other. Talking fillets with the truffle butter. Fresh sheets and towels, man, she gotta love it. Yeah, they all get what they desire from it. What? Tell them niggas we ain't hiding from it.
Yo, thinking out loud, I must have about 1 million on me right now. And I ain't talking about that Lil Wayne record. I'm still a highest selling female rapper for the record. Man, this is 65 million single soul. I ain't gotta compete with a single soul. I'm good with the ballpoint game, finger roll. Ask me how to do it, I don't tell a single soul. Pretty women, what's up? Is your hair right now? You a stand up or is you in your chair right now? Do you hear me? I can't let a wet nigga get near me. I might kiss the baddest bitch if you damn it. I ain't never need a man to take care of me. Yo, I'm in that big boy, bitches can't rent this. I floss every day, but I ain't a dentist. Your whole style and approach I invented. And I ain't taking that back cause I meant it.
Thinking out loud, I could be broke and keep $1 million
my dick like carpet. Suck the white on white chocolate. I'm so heartless, thoughtless, lawless, and flawless, smallest.
Happy
Regardless,
Saturday.
Is in charge and born in New Orleans. Get killed for Jordan skateboard. I'm gnarly, Drake, Tunch, and Barbie. You know.
Save the jerseys. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. What a night. You like my little camp light? We had a camp out movie theater night tonight. It was awesome. Hey, Caden, how was your birthday, man? Is Mike drunk? No. Never out of control. Always having fun. I'm going to take this off, though. I smell like a fire pit. It is not good inside as it was outside. How's everyone doing tonight? Hope you had a good Saturday. Mine was fantastic. We have a shot to take, but I need a knife. The projector was cool, man. The speaker was awful. I bought a Vizio, and I know better than to buy Vizio. Vizio is just, I haven't had good experience with their televisions. I haven't had good experience with their speakers, or I guess they don't make much other than that I've had experience with. Yeah, the projector was awesome. Speakers are a must. We're gonna start with the 2018 playoff hanger boxes. Yeah, but we watched. Y'all ever see the movie Onward? I think it's called. You hate Vizio too? It's been awful. And I'll tell you this. They can sit right up there with HP computers. I will never buy an HP computer ever again. Like Dell, great experiences with Dell. Never had a bad Dell. But HP, nothing but problems. I will spend twice as much on a Dell, or I have an Alienware. I got a great deal on it. I probably wouldn't spend regular market on it for computers. Yo, save the jerseys. Save the jerseys. I'm not counting jerseys until we get to the jersey box. So even if you guess now, it doesn't count. Just because we're doing the one-on-one guesses first. So get one-on-one guesses in. And then when we get to the jersey, I'll say, as we get close to it, I'll say, get your jersey guesses in. So be ready. Once I say that, you can count them. But I'm not going to do it, I don't want to have to scroll up 1,000 times. Because it made my house smell like cigarettes. So listen, Scott, on the note of my Alienware, I bought this Alienware as it was a previously owned. I got it it was, I think, $900. It was regularly $2,100 for this Alienware computer that I still use here. But I got it home and I turned it on in my office and I left. We left the house and we came back in our house. Now, again, my computer was on the second floor and we walked in. We're like, someone was smoking cigarettes in our house. We thought something was on fire at first. Then we're like, no, that's cigarette smoke. Apparently, the person who owned the computer before us, the reason it took 2 days to get to me is they tried to get the cigarette smoke out of it. Because I contacted them. I'm like, hey, whatever you sold me, man, they were good to me. It was Best Buy. They were very good about it. Gave me some extra off. But either way, cigarette smoke, Scott's not lying, man. That stuff sticks like crazy. And that's how fire pit, that's what I smell like now, fire pit smoke. That doesn't go away either. It's awful. My eyes are about half shot because of it. So what everyone do tonight? We watched we put up a projector anyhow. Someone who asked how the projector was. Jamie, are you at the cabin? Jamie, you said you were going to the cabin. I'm hoping we can get something out here. Here we go. Here we got the green. Travis Kelce, Sean Lee, Alex Smith, Amari Cooper green, Deion Kane, Joshua Jackson, Matt Ryan. There we go. Josh Allen, rookie wave. Bradley Chubb, we're looking like for Lamar. Josh Allen's a good one. Dunn, Dante Pettis, Josh Sweat, and Deshaun Hamilton. Why is the cabin terrible? Yeah, you know what's funny, Scott? You say about cigarette smoke. We tried cars. We found a car we love too. We loved it from the outside. Great price. We sat in it. We didn't even take it for a test drive. We were like, again, no offense if you want to smoke, whatever, but I will say it ruins resale value. We looked at a house that had cats and smoke in it. We were like, we can't get, it would take a fumigator, like months of it. So, and same thing happened with the car. We were like, no way. We sat in it. We're like, we're not even taking it for a test drive. We're like, we can get it out. I'm like, nope. Won't even look at it. It doesn't go away. Oh, you went to a grad party? How was it? I saw them recommending today everyone takes their own individual food to cookouts. I wouldn't just be like, wait. I mean, I get taking food to cookouts, but like, doesn't that defeat the purpose of having a cookout if you're bringing... I guess it's not an awful idea. I'm not doing that. We have a cookout, you know, if you're willing to come. Mason Rudolph, Rookie Green. There we go, Barkley. And another Sutton. How was it, Scott? You have a good time? They have good food and stuff? All right, there we go. There's our hanger boxes. Just a few 2018 hanger boxes. Let's go ahead and crack. Let's do one of these. I just picked these up. Oh, how was that? The Mr. Rogers special, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood? How was that? We actually talked about him tonight. So weird you say that, Emily. We were sitting out by the fire tonight, and my father-in-law goes, oh, we were watching America's Funniest Videos on the projector. That's what we chose to watch. Like, in between the kids going in, he's like, oh, wait, hey, we have a shot to take. I really am in a good mood. I am so sorry I was busy this week, guys. I really was so busy. I helped my father-in-law out. We did a roof. It was awesome. My brother was a huge help this week. I'm going to take a minute to pause because I do got to say this. It's been a long week, and this is kind of why we did what we did tonight here with the cookout and stuff. My brother was a huge help this week, so this shot goes out to him. And he did all the sorts this week. I don't think I touched a sort. We did all shipping today. He came over here at 6 a.m. in the morning, knocked on the door with 2 sausage burritos, not a sausage McMuffin, 2 sausage burritos and a hash brown and a coffee. And we ate that, drank that, talked for a minute, and went to work. We had all shipping out by 11 a.m. this morning. And then I took my wife shopping. We got a bed. She's been asking. So it was like one of those days. So that's why not much was posted. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you to all the people who update Chris and Josh and everyone who fills you guys in along the way. All our OGs and stuff. But shot goes out to my brother right now. He hooked me up this week. So I hope you all had a good week. It's Saturday. New week tomorrow. Sunday, fresh start. Chris and I are dropping our first podcast tomorrow. 9 a.m. Chris and I are recording. Look for that in the evening. So we have some good stuff to put out to you. We're going to do 2 episodes back to back. So be ready for that. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. You know what I got right now? It is a Bird Dog Blackberry Whiskey. Ooh, that sounds good. John, I am sorry, man. It is not personal. I'm like Liddy. It is. It's John, Chris, Todd, Josh, even everyone in the group that always like chimes in to give PayPal addresses. In all seriousness, you guys mean the world to me. And I'm not going to get drunk and get sentiment. Peach is better. It is. It is very good, but that was on sale. It was $4 off. All right, so moving on. Well, you know, maybe you should let us win a game. John, I did talk about the game that you, me, and my sister Melissa went to this week. I said we kind of got into it this week because she came downstairs and my brother and I were having a drink, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are always taking shots." And I said, well, I didn't bring it up, but I talked later to my brother about it. I was like, no, wait a minute. Wasn't she the one in the parking lot that got out of the car and talked to our neighbors? John, go ahead. Tell the story. I won't blow up the spot. But, John, tell the story of my sister. We were stuck in... So, when you go to a Bills game, it's crazy. You cannot get out of the tailgate parking lot. We sat in traffic for, what, 2.5 hours, John? And along that ride, we met some fellas in parked next to us. And I say parked because we were driving, but we were in park. We were in the car. It was running. But Melissa made the party a little bit more exciting. She's a good time. She is fun. But she's still my little sister. Like, I have to give her a hard time. She's still annoying, right? Like, she's just always going to be. And other inebriated. We were sharing beers and all sorts of extra paraphernalia. It was fun though, right? That was cool. I could not believe it. John, I will be honest. That was the first I ever saw my sister do that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this happening? And she was driving too. And she wasn't drinking. That was one thing she wasn't doing. She wasn't like chugging beers. But she was taking part in other things. It was cool. It really was. That's one of my favorite memories of my sister at a Bills game. And how about, while we were there, she would go up to all Eagles fan and go, Eagles suck. And she'd get so mad because they wouldn't take her, like, they would not get mad. My sister's tiny, what, like 5 feet? There we go. First auto, Asang Bassey? He's not. She was drinking in the game, but not in the car. We were drinking in the car. All right, I gotta look this up. Hold on. You're a great storyteller. I do have to say, my son told an awesome story behind the projector screen tonight. Denver Broncos going out to. Let me fix this. Denver Broncos going out to Emily. Should we play or drop, Emily? We need some drops tonight. So when I'm done here, I have to go sleep in a tent because I promised my son. I don't really want to sleep in a tent with my wife and her dad and my 2 kids. But I mean, a promise is a promise. So weird. That's weird, right? All right, here we go. Sutton, Renfro, Rudolph. There's 2 autos per box in this. Almost take points. Dalvin Cook. This is like a parallel for the retail. Tua and Hurts. Our other auto is Juwan Jennings. Not an awful one. Is that on card? No, it's not. But it is the retail parallel. I want to say that's the Seahawks, but I'm not sure. Maybe Eagles? 49ers. Samsonite. I was way off. Going out to Joshua. There you go, Josh. Juwan Jennings going out to the Niners. Their sound is so annoying. All right, so here's the Niners. We haven't done this in a while. Here's the Niners. Here's the Vikings. Niners. Vikings. What do you like more? The Niners or the Viking sound? Their horns. What horn do you like more? The Niners or the Vikings? Outside. Well, outside in our yard. But this is why I'm up so late. So pretty much we had a cookout. We cooked scallops and chicken. Dirt and surf, I guess that's called. He said neither. It is a big tent. It is a huge tent. Hope you got a big trunk because I'm putting my bike in it. $2 credit. What movie? Hope you got a big trunk because I'm putting my bike in it. pretty much trivia's. James Eisman got it. $2 credit to James. I'll give you a 40-year-old. Yep. And James even snuck it in with the second follow-up. Yeah, James, you got a $2 credit, man. He even answered the Vikings question. Good. He didn't just come in for the... Yeah, dirt and turf. Chicken and scallops. Chicken's running in the dirt, right? They're not like turf, like cow, like... what's the surf and turf when you do scallops and steak or shrimp and steak? They're dirt and turf. Chickens are dirt. The dirt and turf. I'm not wrong, right? Carson Wentz. Right now. All right. I really do wish you were first, John. Was John first? All right, hold on. Hold on. Wait, first on the... You didn't even guess 40-year-old virgin. Who's Jacob Nip? Are we allowed to say that? Jacob Nip. Panthers? I don't see it. All right, let me know if you see him going anywhere. I don't think he was drafted. Check your messages. All right, here we go. This is where we're going to check this out. Yo, it does show him. Look at this. So it shows John saying 40-year-old virgin. Ready? And there's James. But I'm going to show you my screen. Right there. James. First one, James Eisman, and then Jeremy, and then Emily. No one else guessed after that. That is really weird. But you saw it on his phone, right? That's so weird. I like to show that because, you know what? We used to have that situation with claims on Facebook. And it's like, listen, I get it. Like, people would send me screenshots. They'd advocate for it. We had an issue where a guy still in our group, there we go, Joe Burrow. We had to show him the coding that showed him down to the second why he didn't get the Seahawks. And, I mean, he was belligerently upset. There's no other way to put it. And I understood. I really do. I get it. Like, you see it on your end. It has to be. But the fact of the matter is like, I can't see it. No one else sees it. How is it reality? You know, perception is reality. Darrell Taylor. So it does suck, but it's, you know, it's the kind of the way of the law. Seattle Seahawks. There you go. Scott Ripley with them. Got a Hawks there. That is weird, John. So weird. Rank the NFC West. How they finished. Go ahead. We haven't done this in a while. I don't think we've done it since the draft. Rank the NFC West. So the Lions, the Cards, the Hawks, and the Rams. First through fourth. Put them all in one comment. 1 through 4. How do you see them finishing this year? Niners. Wow, Scott just said Niners first. That's a bold statement right there. You know what? James and John, you both take $5 credit. That's cool, man. The fact that James wants to do that, James, you get 5. John, you get 5 as well. You each get $5 credit. Because, you know what? He sent me the photo. We all agree. We saw it. It is what it is. I want you both to have $5 credit. That's awesome. So, $5 credit to James. $5 credit to John. $5. Seattle, San Fran. I will say this. I love the fact that Scott did not just go homer. Scott, you're like, to me, ready to, not that you have to do that, because I don't even think the Seahawks are second. So I don't think the Niners are first either. So I don't necessarily agree with your, but I hate when people just put their team first. Just because. Now this year I am putting the Bills first in the division. I have never done that. I have never, you know what? Often I put the Bills last. And not just to be like vindictive as a Bills fan or one of those miserable Bills fans, but I look at their schedule. They always have a tough schedule. But between the strength of schedule going into this year and Allen and, you know, they got Diggs and Beasley. They have Zach Moss, who I think is going to be the perfect complement to Singletary. Their defense is solid if they are what they were last year. I really do believe. Titus Young for the Lions. Going out to Detroit Lions, it's going to be Roger Freeman. I do believe the Bills. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go through it tonight. We got a big break. Let's do each division. We did the NFC West there. I'm going to go back through and look what you guys said. Let's kind of rank each division tonight. Who's MBB? Who are you, MBB? Jamie said that today. Jamie was all about it. He's like, oh, you know, Jamie and I have a bet now that the Steelers finish with a, oh, look at that, Brady. Finish with a better record than the Bills. What do you guys think? Better record this year, Steelers or Bills? Out of 25, game worn, Bob Lilly, defensive tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. Trey Forsman. Bills. Oh, Mickey. All right. Yeah, Mickey's a Steelers fan. That makes sense. Jamie and Mickey both agree the Steelers are going to be better. Surprise, surprise. And that's not being offensive, but like, you guys are homers. There's nothing wrong. I don't love homers' takes, but I don't respect. Like, I don't put any value on a homer take. Tom Brady. Oh, we have a redemption. Get your guesses in. $5 credit. This is 2011 Crown. Get your guesses in for redemptions. It can be vet. There's a Colin Kaepernick. His cards are on the rise. Donovan McNabb, Frank Gore. Woo-wee! For the Niners, Josh Long. Sell it now. His cards are nuts right now. Event worn material. Colin Kaepernick. His jersey, his cards are going bananas. All right, let's see. Let's go back through the picks. We had Bills easy. Bills, Steelers, Bills. And then it stopped because we got into the redemption. Don't forget to put an R next to it just in case. Yeah, I mean, Jamie, I have to say, every other year I would have picked the Steelers. I have to go with, I kind of saw something just in what it was. I have to go Bills this year, not as a homer. Pierre Garçon out of 100. Just because, I mean, they're going to be solid. Signature gold. 2011 Crown. Now remember, we do have a redemption rule in place. If you do not want the redemption, you can take a stacks pull in place of it. But you cannot have the redemption then. You get to pick one or the other. But if you take this, you can't be like, hey, they wouldn't redeem it. We offer a stacks pull in place of it. This is Crown. Signature is gold. These are one of ones. This is a 1 of 1. Oh! Yo, look. You ready? 1 of 1. There's Adrian Peterson, Arian Foster, Lloyd, Henny, Ocho Cinco. Let's see. Donovan McNabb, Eli Manning, Jason Witten, Flacco, Evans, McCoy, Matt Ryan, Matt Forte, Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers, Steven Jackson, Tony Romo. Look at these names. Then we get into a bunch of rookies. It's probably one of those. Julius Thomas. Amukamara, Prince Amukamara. Uh-oh. All right. Was Tyrod Taylor down there? For the Ravens, rookie. Oh, yeah. Is this a rookie? There we go. Let's see who it is. Miles Austin, Joe Flacco. Card 101. That's going to be the first rookie. Aaron Williams to the Buffalo Bills. Oh, that's out of $4.99. Motherfucker. We don't even have a shot. I'm so sorry. It was the first one that is not a 101. Son of a gun. Well, it goes to the Buffalo Bills. Austin, you got an Aaron Williams rookie. Now, if you would like a stat, so anticlimactic. I'm so sorry. Unbelievable. Well, obviously no one got the redemption guest. That was so awful. We went through that whole list for Aaron Williams. There we go. Buffalo Bills. If you don't want it, I'll give you a stacks pool. Out of $4.90. This is crazy. That's nuts to me. How can you make a gold set that goes from 4.99? That's stupid. Make a different set. Make a effing different set. Stupid. That's stupid. Agree or disagree? That's stupid to put those in the same set. The moment was a 101, right? They were. That's a stupid set. Put a new set in there. Should we do a shot anyhow? It's like, exactly. It's like, oh yeah, it's the equivalent of when I opened up the limited and I was like, this isn't 2012. This is 2011. It literally, with the price difference, was $900. And the guy was like, you lied. You're a scammer. I'm like, dude, I literally have pictures of me opening up the case. It was crazy. He was good about it. They fixed it. I ordered a case of 2000. Kelly Boyer goes, hey, look at this on eBay. It's 2012 limited. And they sent me the case and it said on the side 2012 limited. And we opened it up and I'm like, this is 2011. And I sent pictures of the guy. He's like, oh, you're scamming me. I'm like, dude, it's a full case. I don't have like a spare case of 2011 limited lying around. I showed him the side. He goes, we bought this in Texas 8 years ago. And he goes, it's been in our warehouse. I'm like, I understand. He was very good. He goes, all right, send it back. Was it Lamar face? Sega Saturn was real. Sega Saturn was a real thing. It was such a disappointment. Did anybody buy that? Or did it just drown? Did everyone just dump it? Mickey Brown's analogy was the best. It's like thinking you're getting a PlayStation. GameCubes aren't bad though. Like I'm a Nintendo guy. Who we got an on card here? That was funny. Scott, you have to send me a screenshot. Boo, that man. Vincent Brown, I do like him. Yeah, I may be a closet Chargers fan. I love Keenan Allen. I've always liked Melvin Gordon. As a matter of fact, I have an autographed Melvin Gordon helmet out there. Phillip Rivers annoys me. He's a lot. He really is a lot. He's like me. I'm a lot. Like, I couldn't handle me. I don't know how you guys watch me. And I feel like I'm like that Philip Rivers, like just like a little bit annoying, but he's entertaining but annoying. Am I Philip Rivers of breaking? That's how I feel. Stephen Ridley, rookie royalty out of $2.99. That's what I mean. Like, he is kind of a fun guy to watch. He's like almost a Brett Favre in a way. Who else on the Sean Merriman and Junior Seau is pretty solid. LaDainian Tomlinson was a great player for the Chargers. I was thinking more currently when I said that. I do like the Chargers. I like that they're out west. I was looking forward. Tyrod Taylor's out there right now, one of my favorite Bills quarterbacks. Doug Flutie played for the Chargers for a little bit. Chargers, Vincent Jackson played for the Chargers. One of my all-time favorite wide receivers in fantasy. Who else? Oh, they had a big fullback, running back guy. Who was it? Who was the ground and pound guy they had out? Oh, Antonio Gates is great. Who was that? They had Thunder and Lightning or whatever on Tolbert. Yes, Tolbert. Chargers have had some exciting players along with. Look at this dirty patch. Rashad Mendenhall out of 99. Game worn. It's so sweaty. Going out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Shane Steele. Natron Means. That's a Tecmo Bowl player. Natron Means. Along with Seau. Seau was in Tecmo Bowl. Junior Seau. The Chargers are a team that my brother gives me difficulty with in Tecmo Bowl. You know, we have to live stream. My brother and I have to live stream one of our Tecmo Bowl games. We get intense. Cameron, there's a Tom Brady. And a Tom Brady behind it. Greg Jones. Who? Greg Jones out of $4.99 going out to the New York Giants. Jonathan Thomas. Manti Te'o's girlfriend. Oh, I'm twisted up. Big time. Slap of the bass. Name that movie. $2 credit. Slap of the bass. Jamie, you'll learn when I get twisted, I like to give out money. Nope, it's not Yes Man. I love you, man. Taylor got it. I love you, man. I love you too, Taylor. I just wanted someone to say it. That was a trick. That was a trick question. I just wanted someone to tell me that they love me. Anwar Sadat. The Egyptian Prime Minister? Well, there you go, Jamie. You're catching on. You're learning the tricks of the trade. Marquise Wilson, Fred Jackson, Sam Bradford, Jones Drew, and Jonathan Franklin on card 104 for the Green Bay Packers. Brett Bezos. I'll take a Jonathan Franklin. Outside of Brett Favre, who is your favorite Packers player ever? If you say Aaron Rodgers, you're getting booted from the group. Outside of Brett Favre, who is your favorite Packers player ever? Because obviously it's Brett Favre is number one. If you say Aaron Rodgers, you're gone. Scott. I'll tell you what, Jamie. We'll post something else. Oh, Reggie White's a good one. He was an Eagles player, though. Hughes Eagles, the cheerleaders. Sterling Sharp is good. Donald Driver is good. Yeah, I can agree with that. Peppers? Not Julius, right? Jason Segel. I can see that. Barkevius Mingo and Justin Brown for the Steelers. How about Eddie Lacy? He might be my favorite outside of, I mean, I love Sterling and I like Donald Driver. I even like Randall Cobb. I was upset to see Randall Cobb go. Jamal Williams. But Fat Eddie, he had such a great year, right? Like, he was good. Who was not excited about Fat Eddie? Cheeseburger Eddie. We were all excited, right? We're all like Lunchbox Lacey. We're all kind of like him. If we got to eat whatever we wanted and go to NFL camp, we'd all be like, yeah, give me 4 cheeseburgers. That's cool. I'm going to run it off. They showed that picture of him. And they're like, do y'all see Eddie? How about Clay Matthews? No one's a Clay Matthews fan? He seems kind of like a douchebag. Him and Aaron Rodgers probably have dinner together, I bet. Probably. I bet. Flacco. And Dennis Johnson. Ooh, sweet Texans logo, though. Going out to Houston. Jamie Hunter, there you go. He's not out there still, is he? Jamie? Really? That's like a hard thing to find? I'll remember that. Reggie White and Eagle stuff. That's something you want, John? Keep that in mind. I'm saving our 3 best for last. Remember, I did not say it yet, and I am not saying it now, but the 101 jersey guess is coming up. Once I get done with black gold, we'll do 07 Upper Deck next, then we'll do black gold. And then when I get done with that, I will say, get your jersey guesses in. At that point, then you can guess. We have a buffet somewhere. Probably. He's probably doing what most of these professional athletes do. He's a professional video gamer. No, I didn't, John. You know what? Brett Favre may be a top 5 NFL player for me. I just really like him. I think he's funny. I think he's handled his shit well. I mean, he's dealt with some shit. He may have made some stupid decisions, but I think he's recovered well. He was hammered. He's like how I am right now on, what was it, Super Bowl night? It was great. They had him there for... He was, yeah. I'm not going to say anything stupid. That's how he was. He was so well behaved. Kerwin Williams for the Colts. Going out to Paco Smith. How you doing tonight, Paco? There you go. Kerwin Williams.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
All right, here's a question. Who is the worst quarterbacks? It is shot time soon. After this box, before we get into the last 3. I'll ask this question in a while. Who is the worst signing of a quarterback that never, like, played? For example, who was the one the Seahawks signed right before Wilson? That's the one that then he went to Green Bay, I think, or he came from Green Bay. And then there's been others. Like, we paid, who we paid? Was it Fitzpatrick a ton? And then he left? I don't know. There's been a few. But, like, who was the worst? Clipboard? Yeah, like Clipboard Jesus? Is that what you're... Matt Flynn. Yeah. No. I'm not talking like Johnny Manziel. I'm not talking about rookie signings. I'm talking about, like, guys that were re-signed or signed to a team. Like, for example... the Jags signing Nick Foles and then saying we're going to go with Gardner. Oh my gosh. How like, was this 100 spots or look at this card? My goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Can you cash it? I'm just kidding. Reginald White. That is a card. Was that a 1 of 1? It had to be a 1 of 1. Or at least have like out of 3 or 2. That's a sweet card. You know, I'm starting to appreciate cards like that a lot more, and that's what Chris and I were going to get into. 100 spots. How hard did you miss? Like, I'm all right with losing that if I bought 1 spot or 2 spots in 100 spots. 1 of 5. Crazy. What were the other 4 patches in that? Josh Rosen. Maybe. Cards paying Sam Bradford. Cousins is still playing. Are you talking about Cousins with the Vikings? He's still there though. Like, you can't call that yet. They didn't do bad enough for you to like call him out on that. You know what I'm saying? Out of 99, Aaron Miller and Landry Jones, rated rookie. Mike, yeah, Mike. That's a hot topic right now. I can't say Flacco to the Broncos. Oh, so you had a 3% chance. Well, Broncos. The Broncos have had awful luck with quarterbacks. They may be as bad as the Browns. No, let me rephrase. It goes Browns, Broncos, Bills, I think, with rookie quarterback signings. Or even QB the Browns. But, I mean, and there are a lot of rookies, though, Mickey. And you're saying that because you're a Steelers fan. You're a little nervous this year about the Browns, and you should be. Ravens fans and Steelers fans should be absolutely nervous about the Browns this year. And I'm not saying I'm not investing a ton in them. I'm not saying go buy their cards. Robert Turbin for the Seahawks going out to Scott Ripley. There you go. You guys should be nervous. You know why? You never, ever, ever want to have a powerful underdog going against you. And they are powerful underdogs this year. I mean, you can't sit here with confidence say you have no fear of them.
Touchdown Seahawks!
There you go. Go ahead, Mickey. Go ahead, Jamie. Tell me you're not at all worried about the Browns this year. And you're lying if you are. A, yeah, exactly. A, it's divisional. And B, I mean, they got Austin Hooper. They got Nick Chubb. They got Tyreek, or not Tyreek Hill, Kareem Hunt. They have Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry. I mean, and they've built up their defense. Like, the team is looking good. And they have a new coach. So, I really want to go to another Browns game this year. It was my favorite stadium I've ever been in outside of, like, the Buffalo Stadium. Baseball, football, I've been to Wrigley. I've been pouring up shots, guys. If you want one, pour one up. Good luck on these last 3. These are the big boy boxes. They have Garrett back. The helmet swinging guy. He deserves to be back. That whole situation needed to be brushed under. I'm all about it. Brush it under the rug. Get moving. Stop making issues out of non-issues. Oh, Jamie, let me tell you, man. So, I for my brother's birth, I forget what it was for. I bought my brother tickets and I tickets. We went out. We sat 3rd row back. And so much more expensive than Bills tickets. And it was awesome. It was like being in a high school stadium. It was the coolest stadium ever. Had a great time. Expected to see a Bills win. I went to 3 Bills games last year. 3 losses. They only had, 4 or 5 losses total? Screw Garrett. Jamie hates them. All right, hey, cheers. I say my upset special this year is that, and again, I think the Ravens take it. But my upset special is that the Browns win the NFC North. Or the AFC North. Again, upset special. It's off. Don't quote me on. Again, if it happens, cool. I was right. I think it goes Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and whoever else is in that. The Bengals, they drafted some quarterback this year, right? Do not invest in Joe Burrow. This is why I like randoms this year. Cheers. Ooh, bird dog, black dog, black dog, bird dog, black dog. Woo! Blackberry, bird dog. It's ooh. We always say bird dog, black dog, bird dog. That's how you're allowed to have another shot of this. Scott knows I'm in love with a Hooper. I love Austin Hooper. I'm very upset that he went to the Browns. What's up, dog? Oh! Oh, all right. You'll appreciate this. Ready? Chris Taylor is a huge Office fan. I don't know how many of you guys are. Check this picture out of my son. First of all, real quick, this is our cookout tonight. It was cool. We had a movie. But you remember Prison Mike? I'm Prison Mike. Hey. This is Prison Cohen. And then here's a biker stoner Cohen. Oh, I gotta pull this up real quick. This is my kid. My grandma or my mother-in-law bought him his grandma bought him a skull cap for swimming. He looks like Prison Mike. Hey, I'm Prison Mike. You don't know what it's like in the clink. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. This is fun.
I'm Prison Mike. I'm Prison Mike.
I'm Prison Mike.
You know why they call me Prison Mike? I'm Prison Mike. You know why they call me Prison Mike?
He looks like he works. He really does look like he has like a vegetable stand. You would love jail. You don't know? That's a great episode. Not awkward. Like, it really isn't an awkward episode. Which is sad because it should be awkward, but it's not. There are so many awkward episodes of the... Look at this. Super Bowl 40. MVP Hines Ward. Going out... This is a good break for the Steelers. Shane Steele. You would love jail. You don't know? Why would I love jail? You don't know? I thought you might. You know what, Mickey? When I pulled it, I thought, well, Mickey's going to ask for that. Did you try to buy the Steelers? Mickey buys the Steelers the other day. Who was it off of? And whoever it was it Rob Grigsby? He was a great sport. He did not complain. He didn't say shit. He was like, well, that was like, congrats. I wanted to message him. That was awesome. Like, it sucks, right? Like, it sucks to sell a team hit. Le'Veon Bell, that is literally the peak, the rookie peak of Black in 2013 was to get that 101 RPA of Le'Veon. Because Le'Veon doesn't sign. Robbie Lutz. Robbie, I got to tell you, man, that was, the way you handled that was déclassé, in the words of Michael Scott. Ooh, French. Déclassé. That's classy. No, really, Robbie, you did an awesome job handling that. And ultimately I want to do like a breaker of the week or a member of the week thing. That would have been a member of the week kind of thing right there, Robbie. And I intend on bringing that back up in the future because that was cool how you handled that. And he's feeling it tonight, though. Look at that. Game worn. Fast Willie and Ben Roethlisberger. Game used. Trading rare patches duel out of 50 going out to Shane. Shane crushing it. Shane is a Redskins fan, Mickey, if you're looking to trade. That is a nasty... Look, it's dirty, too. Look how dirty. That is not fresh by any means. That It's a crazy. Oh, I got the hiccups. Crazy patch. And Ed Reed. That is game used Ed Reed going out to the Ravens. These are nice. 07 UD Premier is so underrated. Absolutely underrated. Ed Reed with the name cutout. Game used. 07 UD Premier and 2015 Black Gold. Absolutely underrated. That's why we bought a bunch of it. It really is. I'm not just saying that because we did that. Look at this. Rookie Greg Olsen for the Chicago Bears going out to Eisman out of 175. Greg Olsen. How is this stuff still available? What? Scott, you think this is good? Are you? That's what I'm saying. You know why, Scott? A lot of redemptions in 07 UD Premier and a lot of redemptions in 15 Black. But there is a lot of good stuff, but a lot of the good stuff is also redemptions. And it's weird because we have pulled, there are live Tom Brady autos and there are redemption Tom Brady's. There are live Mannings and there are redemption Mannings. There are live Drew Brees and there's redemption Drew Brees. So I think that's part of it, is it's a risky product. Jeff Rao for the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Chris Morency. Hey, Scott, are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsico. If you can tell me where that's from. Hey, what? Are you ready? For what? To pop. Pop what? Popsico. If you can tell me where that is from, I will give you a $5 credit. You cannot look it up, and you have to be honest. You can't Google that shit. And the final card is a LaRon Landry for the Redskins. Austin Scully. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how we popsico. Popsico, popsico. Nobody knows that. If you lie, if anyone says, hey, I know that, this is from that, and you can't give me justification for why, you're lying. That's why I made it $5 credit. You know what's funny? That 07 UD Premier, where I was getting it from, oh, don't worry about it. We'll get more. We'll have, like, don't order too many. I ordered like 4 cases. And then they're like, we have plenty. I went to order more, like, we're sold out. I'm like, what? Or like, someone came in and bought every case of it we had. I'm like, yeah, because they know there's Tom Brady's in it. I swear there's somebody watching our page and buying what we buy. Scott, that's racist, man. Why can't it just be my 4th grade jump rope team? Dude, that's not PC, man. Somebody wrenched Scott for saying that. That's just, you gotta have some, so politically incorrect. OBJ, 1 of 5, going out to the Giants. It is Cuckoo Kangaroo. You know they play at, it is a real thing. I was being sarcastic. But soon it can't be. Just like the Redskins can't be. Double Dutch. Exactly. It's Double Dutch. I have a case for this. 1 of 5. I'll tape it. I can't get supplies. This should go in a 130. It's going in a 180. I have to go get tape. Hold on. 2 things. I'm losing my... Cuckoo Kangaroo plays at... What's the big festival? Not Ozfest, but what the heck is it? I know Scotch tape is so faux pas, but I don't have all my materials right now. What is it? What's the summer festival of music? Not Coachella. Blake Bortles for the Jags. Who got this? Richard. I want to buy this off you. I have a friend of mine, very important to me, who collects Blake Bortles. Please let me buy this off you. Not Coachella. What's the other one in the summer? Oh, man. For the Titans, Chris Johnson, Kendall Wright, and Marcus Mariota. Not Lollapalooza, not the Warped Tour. Maybe it's the Warped Tour. Maybe that's what it is. It might be the Warped Tour. Either way, they go to one of those big festivals. Cuckoo Kangaroo. You ever see these dudes? Sammy Coates, another one for the Steelers, going out to Shane. We know who has him now. He keeps crushing it. Yeah, you think that's funny, John? Is that funny? There's a shortage on supplies, man. Go ahead, make fun of the guy who doesn't have all his supplies when he tries to buy ahead. When I sold a bunch and gave a bunch away and put it, I'm mad at myself for doing it. And you know now people are buying them up just to sell them. I'm like, what the hell? Michael Pruitt. Is it Michael or Mikol? Mikol Pruitt, right? For the Vikings. Either way, at that year, he was a new man on the Minnesota Vikings. Mikol Pruitt going out to the Minnesota Vikings to Chad Wagler. There you go. We're going to get to hear that Vikings horn. Maybe it's Bonnaroo. What's the song? Wait. Tries to buy head? I said that? When did I say that? I'm not opposed to, whatever, to each their own, but out of 199, Sammy Coates. Who tries to buy head? Oh, I try to buy ahead of time. I try to buy ahead of time. I don't try to buy ahead. I did today, but my wife was not having it. We bought a, listen, I bought we went to the store and I bought a king size bed, right? We buy all this stuff and we're coming home and I tried. I was like, hey, we're driving home. It was shut down. It's been a while. Try that move. I'm not going to get into details. I usually get to work, but it was not happening. To be fair, earlier in the day, she said, you are living a sedentary lifestyle, breaking. I think that was her way of saying you're a fat ass. And I was like, that's cool. I get it. I'm fat, asshole. But either way, hey, Tom Brady out of 99. Ahead. You have to try, right, gentlemen? Emily, does Aaron ever try that on the car ride? Honestly, you have to try, right? I'm sure he tries. Every dude tries. If you don't try, you're lying. To be fair. Really, if you don't try, you have issues. You have to try that. LaShawn McCoy and Carlos Williams. That sure looks game used, but it says player worn. That's a real quote. It's more cushion? How is it more? I love these late night breaks. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Sometimes I think you're my only friends. What's that? What was the old friend drop we had?
Oh my God.
Josh Hilbert. Gold auto out of 199. David Johnson. Let's get that. He's going to have a good year with the Texans. I'm telling you, man. He needed that shift. He needed that bad. I also think Kenyon Drake has a good year with the Cardinals. It was one of those win-win situations. One of those win-win situations with David Johnson and Kenyon Drake. Oh, more cushion for the... Yeah, well, I don't have any issue in that area. We're fine in that area. It's more in like the spontaneous, hey, we're driving home area. Y'all don't try to... Is that like weird once you're married? Does that not happen? I know it's like, it's this silk stockings hour, right? We're allowed to be candid. After you're married for so long, do you guys just give up trying to have the spontaneous stuff? So, all right, I'll preface it this way. Oh, get your jersey guesses in. Real quick, get your jersey guesses in. $10 credit. I'll make it $20 tonight. We didn't get a 101. I'll make it $20 if you guess the jersey. One guess per person. Can't guess. Only one winner, so if someone guesses before you, it doesn't count. So get it in $20 if you get it. So I do this lottery ticket game. I've always been very good at dating, even my wife. Like I'm a very good dater. I think so. My wife always has fun. So on the way today, we're going on a date to buy like stuff for the house and stuff. And so I buy some lottery tickets. And on the way to the store, I said, in order to scratch off a number, you have to give a memory from one of your favorite pre-child dates. Because now we have kids, you know, you always focus on the kids and stuff. So we had all these memories. Like, we've had some amazing memories. And in the process, we had all these amazing memories of, like, random places that had happened. And it went on a tangent like that for a while. Like, in bathrooms and saunas and, you know, wherever. In car, wherever it may be. And then on the way home, I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity. Let's spark the spontaneity. And it was like shut down. I'm like, wait, what happened along the way? Like, why does it go away? Hi, nice. I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. That's how I felt asking it on the way home. Hi, I'm Date Mike. On the way there, I felt like Matthew McConaughey. Really, I really did. It was awesome. We had a great time. Date was great. Everything was going great. On the way home, I asked a question and it came out like, hi, I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. It was awful. Why? Why does that happen? It was not like that before. All right, real quick before you guys go ahead, get your guesses in for the jersey. I've said too much. Richard Myler, talk to me. I want this card. I don't even know. I didn't give a shit about the lotto. I don't even care if we won. It was fun. Like, we won because we talked about our honeymoon. Dude, our honeymoon story is legit. I told my wife tonight that our honeymoon story may be the... Outside of the Hangover, it should be made into a movie of honeymoons. Like, the Hangover to movie is what our honeymoon should be to honeymoon movies. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm going to pour up another one, though, since we have one more jersey left to go. And I'm going to go sleep in a tent after this. I have to be up at 9 a.m., well, 8:30 a.m., because I'm going to record with Chris at 9 a.m. I'm sure the podcast will be great since I'll be a little chippy. David Johnson, big sleeper pick with the Texans and Deshaun Watson. Absolutely. Yeah. How about Will Fuller as a sleeper pick? And if not Will Fuller, we did get some big tickets. We actually bought our bicycles on lottery tickets. We bought one on New Year's. We don't buy them very often, but we buy one every now and then. And we happened to buy one, and we won like $600 on it. And yeah, that's how we bought our bicycles. We like that. That was part of our date stories today. We ride bicycles together a lot. She's awful. She falls off a ton. I really thought she was going to die one time when she was drinking. We were on a bar crawl on bicycles. here we go. No one has anything to say? All right, jersey guess is in. Oh. Let me take a shot first. We won the $600 on we won the $600 on a $2 ticket. Cheers, guys and gals. What a night. Thanks for tolerating me tonight. Woo! I think it's Patrick Mahomes. That was rough. No, I'm changing my pick. I think it's not Tom Brady. Walter Payton. I think it's Walter Payton. Now remember, we have a fantasy spot to give out too. Emily, you never answered the question. Does Aaron try it on car rides? You're the only girl on the break tonight. I'm sorry if it's offensive, but I mean, I gotta ask a woman's perspective because, like, yes, that's true. I did change my guess. Like, am I like really bad for asking my wife for that? Who has him? Ah, all right. No one guessed it. He does? All right, so it's like normal to ask that. Like, I'm not bad for asking. All right, cool. No one guessed this person, so if you didn't get a guess in, get it in. You ask in public. Emily, what's the percentage of a success? What's the success percentage rate for him? It is going to be a T.Y. Hilton jersey going out to the Indianapolis Colts. That's going to be Paco Smith. Taco Tuesday. Paco Saturday with the T.Y. Hilton. Who wants to do a break tonight? Divisions? Random divisions? You guys want to break? I don't want to sleep in a tent with my father-in-law. It's weird. He snores. Like, I love my father-in-law. I don't want to go sleep in a tent. Like, I just don't want to go to bed tonight. Chris is going to be so mad at me in the morning. I'm going to be so tired. That's not a good percentage rate. Scott, that percentage rate is... That's a 1 point. That's actually not awful. That's almost a 2% percentage rate. That's not bad. I'm going to do divisions. We're going to first give away stuff. I'm going to post divisions. We'll fill it. Probably won't. All right, here we go. Paco Smith with the Indianapolis Colts. Going out to... Ooh. Indianapolis Colts, Paco Smith. Why Chris Taylor say what? Because I'm going to do divisions. Oh, I'm getting up. I have to be up. I already cleaned up camp. I had to be up to make sure I cook breakfast for all them. You guys don't know me at all. In college, that's how I do it. I'll sleep 2 hours, 3 hours. I'll get up, make everyone breakfast. We'll figure it out. I will be cooking breakfast. I cook dinner tonight, too. I like to cook. All right. LaShawn McCoy, Carlos Williams. Poor dude. Didn't get a chance. Truth. All right. Sammy Coates for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Shane Steele. One of his many. Ed Reed, game used for the Baltimore Ravens, going out to Jeff Amaral. Ben and Willie, game used for the Steelers, going out to Shane. And Hines Ward, MVP. Rashard Mendenhall, game used. And Stephen Ridley for the New England Patriots, going out to Jason Franklin. We have a Colin Kaepernick for the San Francisco 49ers, going out to Josh Long. He also got the Kaepernick card, rookie card. And Bob Lilly, game used for the Dallas Cowboys, going out to Trey Forsman. Oh, you know what I have? You guys know what I have? Hold on, real quick, before I go through the rest of this. I have a case of Super Break. You guys know what Super Break is? This is the 12-15 edition. I'll look it up in a minute. Well, 7 divided by that number is 1.96. Correct me if I'm wrong. 7 divided by 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 is... Oh, is it? Does it move over to like 0.019? Is that how it works? Is it 0.019%? Yeah. All right, Scott. Before you type that, I did start to think, but wait, I never moved my decimals. All right, come on. It's been a long night. I put a movie on for the kids on a projector. It had a campfire, poured out whiskey for my just everyone relax. For the Minnesota Vikings, McCool Pruitt going out to Chad Wagler. Check out that Super Break. There's some good stuff in that. I did forget to move the decimal. For the math is hard. For the Cincinnati Bengals, going out to Chris Morency, our Bills fan that is a Jeff Rao. He said, sweet Bengals card. Greg Olson for the Chicago Bears, going out to James Eisman. Again, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I did teach math, but not that math. I taught first grade math, which is actually technically harder because it's the basics of math. It's not harder. Robert Turbin, I had to tell myself that. Seattle Seahawks, going out to Robert Turbin and Scott Ripley. And another one for Shane and the Steelers, Landry Jones. And for the Indianapolis Colts, Kerwin Williams to go with that T.Y. Hilton jersey. For the Houston Texans, Dennis Johnson going out to Jamie Hunter. You guys are awesome. Pittsburgh Steelers, Prominence Auto, Justin Brown. And for the Packers, Jonathan Franklin going out to Brett Bezos. What up, Brett and Adam? Greg Jones for the New York Giants going out to Jonathan Thomas. Who? Greg Jones. Vincent Brown, one of the many awesome. That's how the whole conversation started tonight. That was forever ago. We've been live for an hour and a half. Holy shit. For the Chargers, Chris Taylor. Signatures Gold for the Buffalo Bills going out to Austin. The Aaron Williams auto. We thought it was going to be a 1-on-1. Titus Young for the Detroit Lions going out to Roger Freeman. There, I adjusted it. Sorry, my bad. For the Hawks going out to Scott, it is the Darrell Taylor. And Juwan Jennings going out to the 49ers. That is Joshua Long. And for the Broncos, Isang Basie going out to Denver, Emily Orr. We also had this David Johnson for the Arizona Cardinals. That's going to go out to Josh Hibbert. Here you go, Josh. And we have this one to give out. We'll give out as part of the a random here. Here's what we'll do. We have 2 $5 hitless credits to give out. Let's do that first, since we're not going to count this as a hit anyhow. I'm not dying. I'm just waking up. You want to do a stacks pull? Austin for the Aaron Williams. Absolutely, you can do a stacks pull if that's what you want. Mike is dying. Brick killed a guy. There's only 13 hitless teams. Here we go. Top 2 win hitless credits. Brick. Yeah, you should probably get out of town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Titans and the Browns. Roger Freeman and Taylor Baker each winning a $5 credit. Yeah. Austin said he's going to take it. So we'll pull his redemption out. He's going to take a stacks pull 3. Before we do that, Austin, I'm going to go ahead and random off the fantasy spot. Everyone is eligible. Second place will win this Knip card. We're not going to do any other breaks tonight. I'm toasted. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. It was fun. Really, it was. Chargers are getting the fantasy spot. That's going to be Chris Taylor with the throwback spot. There you go, Chris. Paco, Christine, JR, Chuck, John, Matt. I think Matt gave away one of those. Rich Myler and Chris Taylor with the throwback spot. One more to go. We can... Oh, that's the throwback. Oh, we have to do that. All right, and then this card goes to the Bengals. That's going to be Chris Morency. All right, guys. Thank you so much, gals. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for putting up with me tonight. You got one of Matt's? Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. These leagues are shaping up. You guys want to take a minute and look at this? All right, Austin, are you taking number 3 or pull number 3 and then random it to a hitless team? You tell me while I figure this out here. These leagues are shaping up. So Throwback Fantasy 1 is Chad, Mike, Josh, Jamie, Chuck, Doug, Brian, Derek, Doug. Doug got rid of one of these. I forget to who. I'll have to figure it out. Garrett, Brian, and the commissioner. Mixer is Amy, Seth, Justin, Keen, Dylan, Joey, Garrett, Ryan. Oh, Garrett gave up both of these. I have to fix that. Brandon, Mike, and the commish spot. Premier Gold is Flum, Taylor, Eastis, Freeman, Willanen, Egan, Belchansky, Garneau, Livingston, Pascal, Larson. This is baseball. This is the league that's cool. This is the first one we're drafting. No, it's not hard for me at all. All right, random it up and let them pick. I can do that, Austin. This is the league I'm excited about. We're gonna close this out tomorrow. Spot 11 goes out tomorrow. We're gonna do the first break of the day tomorrow after our podcast, and it's Chris, Corey, Alan, Trey, Richard, Josh Long, Scott, Todd Shaw, Ron Maxa, Alan, and one more. we're gonna draft this in the next week or so. I'm really excited, and what I'm most excited about is something to talk. Like, we're gonna draft, and we're gonna look at our draft. We're gonna do that draft live, and if you know what, Chris and I may go live for that on our podcast, and we'll look at that. We'll use that as an episode, and I think that'd be really cool. You know what? I'll talk to Chris tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. All right, guys. We got a random off the spot. Austin, that was really cool. You gave that away, man. You said do a hit list team. I will not include the people who got credits. He said if it's not too hard for you. Normally, no, but tonight, maybe. No, I'll do my best. I am toasted. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being patient. Austin, Scully, Gift, Stacks, Pool, and 5. Austin, you the man. Final round is going to be the Falcons. Dan Chumbley, you get a stack spore. Are you in here, Dan? Dan, are you in here? Are you in here? Are you in here, Dan? All right, I'll give Dan a minute. Austin, you rock, dude. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Today was the day. I'll give Dan a minute here, and then we're going to roll out. I'm actually going to turn the camera off. If he comes back, I'll be here for a minute. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.